What is up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be going over wiggle sort. It's a medium problem on LeetCode. If you guys haven't already, check out my channel, subscribe, hit that like button, and now let's get to the problem. Okay, so we have wiggle sort. Given an unsorted array nums, reorder it in place such that nums 0 is less than or equal to nums 1, which is greater than or equal to nums 2, which is less than or equal to nums 3. So you see here, this one is the odd indexed, if we're doing 0th indexed arrays, is greater than the odd, even index. So the odd index is, I have it on my whiteboard, so, that's not my whiteboard. The odd index, so we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the odd index is supposed to be greater than the even index, and the even indexes are supposed to be, I did that backwards. Oops. Sorry, guys. So it's supposed to be greater than, and these are supposed to be less than, basically. So basically all we need to do is, the code is, first we need to check if I modulus 2, so we just want to check if it's 0, and if it is, if nums of I is greater than the, if this, so we're at the even index, if this is greater than, say this 5 was here instead, say 5 was here and 3 was here, we'd have to switch them. So we can write a swap function basically. So and then we just have an else statement, and inside that statement, if so now we're at odd indexes, if nums of I is less than nums of I plus 1, then swap. And I forgot to write swap up here. So that's our pseudocode. That's how I do my pseudocode. I know it's like really sloppy, but that's like all I need to do it. I don't even think this needs to be a medium, but let's just code it out. So we can do a swap function to save us a little space. Not space, but like space in the editor. So we're just looping through the array, so it's O of n runtime and O of 1 space complexity. We're not using any data structures, so it is constant, or linear, I'm sorry. So private void swap, let's do nums, and so this is just a basic swap function. I'm sure you guys have written one before. Equals oops. Okay, so now let's go back to our pseudocode. We just have to write that out basically. So if, well, first we need a for loop. So equals 0, I less than nums dot length minus 1. If we do nums dot length, the length is 6, and we're using indexes, so we got a minus 1. We're using 0th index, so we do have to do minus 1. I'm sorry. And so if I, oops. And so we could combine them, and nums of I, what is it? Greater than. I mean, there's so many different ways you can do the if-else statements. It doesn't really matter. Nums, and we want to pass in I and I plus 1, and Um, and then we can do if I does not equal 0. Oops. Then we just swap them. And we don't even have to return anything because it's just a void function. So let's try that. That's actually different than my last code I wrote. I wanted to just try different. Okay, sweet. So it works. And we have, like I said, OVN runtime 62. Really bad memory usage. Don't know why, because we're not using any data structures. Okay, that's a little bit better. I don't know. I feel like it's arbitrary, like always. If you guys need any help with anything, leave me comments in the section below. I love to actually answer your questions. I like to, when you guys make me revisit the questions that I haven't done in a while and like relook at them, so I look at them multiple times. So if you guys ever need help, don't be afraid to ask. And if you like the video, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.